Fundación Arcángeles and Survivor Corps started the first ever quad rugby team in Colombia. Here's the story of one of its members.
My name is Alirio Pena. I'm 30 years old. I'm a petty officer in the military, second degree. About 2.5 years ago, I was in combat with the FARC guerrilla group in southern Nariño on the border with Ecuador. In combat, in an ambush, I got shot in the foot, on the right leg. In reaction to the shooting, I fell and rolled onto a gorge with the bag we were assigned to carry during combat around my neck.
As a result of the shot to his leg, he remained in the gorge for almost 2 days. Alirio listened as the FARC guerrillas passed by and even heard them pick up his rifle. He said had it not been for the fall into the gorge, he would have been another of the FARC's victims.
I was there for 2 days. 2 days like that. There were moments when I would fall asleep and then my breathing would stop, and that would wake me up. Then, the night of the second day, or the morning of the third, was when a soldier found me and when they put me on the stretcher, and perhaps they made a mistake when they put me on the stretcher because that's how I ended up with a fractured spinal cord, which left me totally quadriplegic.
On the afternoon of the third day, an army helicopter arrived to evacuate Alirio. Guerrilla attacks prevented the helicopter from landing, and Alirio had to wait all night in a coca manufacturer's house with wounds bleeding and only sugar water to hydrate him. The next day, the helicopter did land and evacuated Alirio to a hospital in Tumaco. This hospital, being too small, didn't have the capability to perform the surgeries Alirio needed. They then re-evacuated him to a larger hospital in Cali, where doctors could finally operate.
This all took around 3 days. The 2 days I was disappeared, and the third day was the evacuation. I trained with a league in the military. I was a swimmer. I could swim with only my arms, and in the middle of training with them, a soldier that knew of the Archangels Foundation, where they do rugby training for people who are quadriplegic, or people who are missing limbs. It's been almost 3 months since I've started training with them, and I've recuperated so much. Quad rugby requires a lot of exercise, aggressiveness, and as you probably noticed, to be able to hit and strike one another. There are people that have had a lot more time training than me and that have recuperated a lot more, and that helps me.
Though still suffering from back pain, Alirio has found that peer support from quad rugby team has helped him rise above his injuries.